everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. I just decided to get online and play some video games and chat with you all. So the video game I'm playing is City of Heroes, and I'm just gonna, play while you guys talk to me. So, hi Sam, how you doing? I'm playing City of Heroes. I figured I'd get online and we would just chat. So, tell me what's going on in your life. I am gonna go rob a bank. So you guys get to see me rob a bank. And I've got the music turned down pretty low on this. So, yeah. And here's the funny thing. I started playing this game for free when the Homecoming server came back out. And I was full on Hun mode, you guys. I was a Hun when I started playing this game again. And so I named my super group the Paparazzi Palace. Ooh, ah. And I made characters after people in paparazzi. So, let's go rob a bank. Sam, what are you crocheting today? Anything fun? Anything exciting? Yay! Pistachio cream cold brew, baby. Alright, so I am playing, this is a Furby right there. And yeah, so let's go see what we can do about taking down some engineers. So I'm going to confuse people with my mind muckery. And then he's going to take down other people. And I'm just going to start throwing fire. Ooh, ah. So yeah, this is how I spend my days when I'm not feeling well. So Sam, did you see anything exciting over the weekend? Did you go to any movies? Did you do anything fun? What's life doing for you? So I'm just playing video games and chatting with you guys. Because, yeah, I'm just trying to get away from a lot of things. So this is, yeah. So I'll tell you what happened with me this weekend. So I was driving home from work, started hailing. It was a really bad hailstorm. And needless to say, I hit something in the car, ended up bending 2 tire rims. Hi, Beck. And because of those 2 tire rims, I ended up with 2 flat tires. So today we had to drop $2,000 on new rims for the car and 4 new tires. So, yeah. We were not happy with having that expense, and my emergency fund that I had just funded is now depleted. So, yeah, that was fun. So, yeah, just having all of the money taken out of my account because we had to buy new rims and 4 new tires. But it's kind of an imperative. We only have 1 car, and that 1 car gets me to and from the doctor's offices, and it gets me to and from work, and it gets me where I need to go. So, hi Suzanne, how are you today? I'm playing City of Heroes, and I figured I'd just come online. You guys could watch me play Furby. He's a mind controller, so they call him a troller in this game. So he is a mind controller, and he is right now fighting Malta, and we're preventing a bank robbery. But I haven't made it to the bank yet. I'm just doing some back of house cleaning up before I go and do that thing. Hi Anna. So yeah, I'm playing video games and talking with you guys. Having fun doing that. So. Now I'm going to head to the bank while I still have some energy in this controller. And yeah, so I am not the best at video gaming, but I try. This is how I, spend my time when I'm not feeling the greatest. So I'm going to go over here with my mind controller, and I'm going to confuse all these people so they start hurting each other instead of me. So that's what I'm doing right now. Did you guys see new releases drop today? Oh my gosh. I saw the new releases that dropped today and I was like, oh, this stuff is awful. I mean, it was absolutely awful. They had a bolo tie, and then they had the crepey, fabricy earrings with pearls and gold, and I was just like, oh, this is just terrible. And of course, they sold out super duper lightning fast. So it was kind of sad to see everyone go crazy for that. I did watch new releases. I did record a video. I don't know how the sound quality is, so we'll see how that turns out later. So I'm just waiting for the bad guy to come up here. Falling from grace. That's all of us. When we go into a multi-level marketing company, we fall from grace. So I'm going to do what I can to take this guy down with the limited powers that I have with this guy. He may seem all tough, but he doesn't have a lot in his arsenal. He has mind controllery and some neurotoxic breath and poison from toxic positivity. That's what I call it, the toxic positivity. And venomous gas, you know. And I'm the one with the venomous gas. So, anyway. It's nearly 1:40. Oh, you should go to bed. This is just me killing time because I'm bored, you guys. So, yay. I saved the bank from being robbed. Yay. So now there's vandals out there and I got to stop them. So anyway, What's no? What did I miss? What's no? Did I save the bank from being robbed? I'm doing this for, entertainment. So, I mean, it's never fun to just look at paparazzi all the time. So I figured, let's do this. Let's do something a little bit more interesting. So I figured we could go here and see what the carnies are up to. But yeah. And the passport vacation is all done and over with, but it's kind of interesting what you guys have been keeping me posted on while I was at work this weekend. It was really interesting. Rochelle Beachy didn't go. I understand why Mandy Hinch wouldn't go to the passport vacation because she just opened a storefront and she has a real business to manage now. She's not playing business anymore. She's actually running a business. So, and, yeah. Oh, and I got my Temu thing today, you guys. So while this is going on, I'm going to terrify these people. I got a couch cover up because Ellie likes to make messes on the couch. But I got this little bookie thing. This little savings book thing where you put money in little envelopes. It's the $1,000 savings challenge. And I'm going to do this for my trip when I go on my girls' trip with my bestie in October. So I am going to start saving for the trip, cashola monies, by using that little envelope system so I can have $1,000 saved for my spending money on my trip. So that's something I'm working on. And you guys probably watched the budget video today. I've already made my first round of payments with my debt snowball, and then I participated in the household. But David takes care of a good majority of the bills in our house, so if I can help out with any of them, I do my best and I try. But yeah, David's the main income thing. He's so good. He's like, your money is your money, my money is our money. But I still try to help with some of the bills. Disney was a big success. Was it though, Beck? I mean, was it though? Was Disney a big success? I mean, we didn't see a lot of professional photo shoots. I mean, we saw a bunch of photo reels done on social media by people that were in attendance, but I didn't see a lot of like professional photo shoots, which I thought was really interesting that they didn't have a professional photographer there. And the swag was a couple t-shirts and a couple bags that looked like they were left over from convention. Did you guys notice that too? Or like rejected t-shirts. Kind of sad, actually. So, I mean, that's my opinion of it. It didn't look like it was that great. I mean, honestly, for all the people that live in Florida, why would you fly out to go to California Disneyland? I mean, you have Disney World in your backyard. Why would you go to Disneyland? So, yeah. No, the tires was not an expected expense, but neither was the hailstorm and the fact that I couldn't see the freaking road. So, there are worse things in the world, though. Nobody got hurt. The only thing that got hurt was something replaceable, which was the car. But I still feel terrible that, you know, we had to dump money on new tires and rims. But again, nobody died. So that's the only positive thing I can say about it. Nobody got hurt. Nobody died. Not to be morbid. I need more energy. So, yeah. So right now I'm beating up carny people. And I'm preventing the pawn shop from being robbed. So that's what I'm doing now. What I'm doing is what is called a bank mission. So this is something that I love to milk for the experience and the drops. Because if you do this right, you can be in this mission for like an hour. So I figured I'm going to try my best to do this right while I'm talking with you guys. And that way you have something different to watch besides stupid paparazzi things. But yes, the founder's message. We're so excited. Oh, the founder's message was nothing but love bombing, and it was kind of gross. Yeah, that is exactly what the emergency fund is for. And, you know, I'm grateful that, you know, the car is paid for. I'm grateful we have insurance. I mean, if I wanted to, I could submit the bill to the insurance company for reimbursement minus the deductible. But why would you do that? It just raises your insurance rates. So, yeah. I mean, logic and reasoning there. So, and then what else? My Temu order came in. It was fine. So I bought something that was supposed to be a duvet cover. It's not a duvet cover. It's like a sheet. So I put it on the bed. It's a fitted sheet. It said it was a duvet cover, but it wasn't. So I'm gonna not leave a nice review about that because it was supposed to be. Hi, Rosie. It was supposed to be a duvet cover because I wanted an extra layer of blankie, but I guess I get an extra layer of blankie underneath me. All right, come on, Poison Trap, let's go. So I'm playing City of Heroes right now, you guys. I'm doing this for fun. I figured it's funner to, you know, watch someone play a game. I am by no means a professional gamer, but I do love this game. And this is something David and I would do on weekends. We would play this game together. And I think it takes me back to a happy place when I had less health issues. But when my health issues started to come into play, this game got me through quite a lot of sick days. So, yeah. Duvet cover got lost in transaction. Apparently so. I wonder how Empowering Pink is going to be. It didn't sell out, so there's that. So it didn't sell out. It didn't sell out, so there's that.
What are we talking about?
We're just talking generally. I'm playing video games, and we're just chatting.
Oh, okay. I thought you were still talking about
we were talking about Passport Vacation and the tires and the rims and the fact
you're doing more emergency fund stuff.
No, but we were talking about why it's important to have an emergency fund for situations like we encountered this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually have 2-tier emergency funds.
Yes, you do. We have the in case of layoff, because in his industry that's always a possibility.
Yeah. You gotta do the $1,000 to $2,000 emergency fund for, car or things like this. Like your kid needs braces, or you get
a root canal.
Yeah. But then after when we had some of the student loans paid off, we started a 6 months emergency fund to live off of.
Just in case.
Because, tech jobs are like that. So.
But he's got such a good
I've been very lucky.
Skill set that
he's
been very lucky that he's always been able to stay employed.
But when they closed the studio, it was a lot less of a hassle because
by
that time stressed. it was a year. It wasn't 6 months. We just kept going on it. We had enough in there for a year, probably longer if we if we tighten the belt, so to speak, right?
How much tighter can we tighten the belt, though?
No, I'm just saying, like at the time.
I mean, even now, we still live like we're poor students.
That's not exactly true, but canceling.
Okay, a coffee once
going out to coffee. We still got the Netflix. You know what I mean? There's still extravagances we splurge on every so often.
Yes, but the Netflix, we bought a gift card and we budgeted for when the gift card's up, Netflix is gone. We only get Netflix again if we have enough in the budget for another gift card to fill up the Netflix.
And I know it's hard to do, but the 6 months to live on is like almost a necessity. I read an article a long time ago talking about how a lot of employers get away with,
the bare minimum of...
Well, I was going to say sexual assaulting their female employees because they just, they're living hand to mouth. And if your boss gets a little handsy, like, it's a little harder to tell him to go fuck himself if you know that if he fires you...
This took a turn, didn't it?
I'm just saying. If you know if he fires you, you're going to have a hard time making rent. That equation gets a lot scarier, right? A lot darker. But if you've got a few months to live off of and your boss starts, getting handsy, it's a lot easier to tell him to go fuck himself.
Take this job and shove it.
I called it the take this job and shove it fund. That's what I called the 6 month.
That's what we call our 6 month emergency fund. Take this job. It's now 18 months. Yeah. We have 18 months of savings.
It would have been 2 years in Utah. It's a lot less here.
It's 18 months here
in Seattle, but yeah.
But we keep adding to it, and thankfully it keeps earning interest. So the interest that it's earning is helping. But yeah.
Your tires.
My industry has always been based on people keeping 3 to 6 months afloat, but we get paid accordingly during the flush time. That's good.
Yeah, there's a lot of industries that are like that.
Dude, she's killing me!
My industry isn't like that. It's not like I work in VFX where it's feast or famine. But there are a lot of layoffs in my industry, so I ain't taking any chances.
How many attempted layoffs were there when we lived in Utah and you were at the same studio every single time?
How many did I survive? And then I survived the studio shutdown too. Yeah, that's unusual. I just heard that Unity is laying off like another few hundred people, maybe.
Yeah, because the EA CEO that went to Unity and did his stupid thing, I mean, he kind of screwed everyone over with his bad business decisions.
He got some very negative PR if you don't know what she's talking about.
If you don't know what's happening with Unity, the old EA CEO.
Yeah, he was the CEO of EA 5-10 years ago. And
he made the bad decision with SimCity when it went live online, and he made some really terrible choices with that, and then basically killed that game.
They changed the licensing like out from under a lot of people using that engine, and which pissed people off, like no doubt. And they had to like do a complete 180. But yeah, with no warning too. I mean, yeah, licensing changes, but like it takes people like sometimes 3+ years to make a game. If you change the engine licensing when you're 2 years into a game,
midstream,
oh man, that's gonna piss people off.
It's not gonna help them. It's a way to ruin business relationships. So yeah, if Unity's laying a bunch of people off, that sucks. Because a lot of the Unity employees that I know come to the spa.
I feel like I scared people off. The text isn't moving.
All right, ladies. Is there anything David said that made you mad? No one's talking. Talk, ladies. Are you still here? Or is it the video game?
It's the video game. You scared them off with your 20-year-old game.
It's a 20-year-old game, but it's a good game.
I mean, if you enjoy it, I'm not knocking it.
Do you guys want to do the...
I got a whole retro system for playing 40-year-old games, so I'm not trying to cast shade.
Are you really?
No.
No, they're like, no. Because if you guys wanted to, I could easily... Ooh, I did the pawn shop. I could easily stop playing this, and we could go to the Founder's Message with Misty, but I honestly don't want to do that. So... The Unity stuff is interesting to me, too, because her partner is talking about it all the time. See, there you go. Okay.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Anyone who's in tech knows about the Unity debacle. I love how we call it a debacle.
Well, I mean, really, there's really like two game engines that people use. You either use Unreal or you use Unity. And if you're not making a console game, you're probably using Unity. If you're making mobile... If you're making a PC game, you could use either, but there are other engines. There's like Godot, but it's not as ready for prime time. There's some other 2D engines that you might be working on if you're doing a mobile game. A lot of some studios have their own engine, like Konami has their own engine. EA has their own engine.
Yeah, Origin.
No, Origin is their own storefront.
Oh.
Frostbite is their engine.
Ooh.
And honestly,
are you supposed to share that information?
no, everyone knows Frostbite.
Okay.
They put the logo on the front of like all their shooting games.
Monique, I am playing a 20-year-old game that is free online called City of Heroes Homecoming. And you can download it for free. You don't need a very expensive computer to run it. And you can make your own characters. And who is this? Who do you guys think that is?
That's not one of the Kirby's, is it?
It is.
Yeah, it's an old MMO.
It's a mind controller. Who likes to mind control you guys?
Which we used to play all the time.
Yes, I was saying that at the beginning while you were in the shower. I was like, this
when we
reminds
started
me of
dating.
our dating days when we were poor students.
I mean, it was pretty old even then, but now it's...
Now it's really old.
It got canceled, but fans somehow created their own servers and brought back.
Yeah, because it's fun. Okay?
People still want to play it.
And I'm on the everlasting server. So, I need a behaviorist. I need a cat behaviorist. I have a dog licking her butt on her blanket next to my table right now.
She just had dinner, too.
She just had her dinner in a pup cup because we went for a drive. And, yeah. And I made soup today. I made bean and ham soup. And I opened one of the Goudas and had a honey thyme Gouda grilled cheese sandwich. And it was really good.
You didn't make me one?
You can make yourself one. The cheese is out. You can make yourself you can make it with butter or mayonnaise. I don't care. Okay, debate time. Let's talk about this, you guys. Who makes grilled cheese sandwiches with butter? And who makes grilled cheese sandwiches with mayonnaise? I want to know.
On the outside.
On the outside, not on the inside. How you cook it? Do you make it with butter or do you cook it with mayonnaise? Which one do you do and why? I am a mayonnaise girl. I like the crunch on the crust. I like that it takes longer so you have more melting opportunity with the cheese.
I hadn't even heard of mayonnaise.
And he didn't even know about it until me. Oh, I just died. Kirby just died. All right, he's rezzing now.
And I am a parm crusted butter. You put the butter on, you spread it on, but then you dip it in parm or you sprinkle parm on there so that it gets a nice hard Parmesan cheese crust on the outside.
And I'm not a fan.
Oh, so good.
I'm not.
Then you got the soft American goopy cheese on the inside.
Oh yes, Kraft Singles. Kraft Singles are a great grilled cheese sandwich. Kraft Singles with like ham.
Who cooks in mayo?
I cook in mayo.
It's actually not that bad, honestly.
It's really actually good.
It does toast up quite nice.
And it leaves a nice little crunch on the bread.
I do kind of prefer the butter flavor, though.
I like the butter flavor too, but if
I think it does. I think it does toast better, though.
It definitely toasts better. The mayonnaise definitely toasts better. Where's the other?
You just passed a guy.
I know, but I'm looking for the other.
Oh, the bomb?
The other bomb. I have to detonate the other bomb.
Well, you don't have the sound on, so that might help.
Well, yeah, I can turn the sound on, but I don't want to. So, I'll find it.
Mayo grilled cheese. Yeah, I like the butter better, too.
The butter is better.
Yeah.
I like the butter flavor.
I had not heard of the mayo version until Emily. It was completely foreign to me. It's not even something I thought to try. But apparently there's a small subsection of people who that's what they prefer.
Yeah, well, I'm that subsection of small people.
Thank God she's mayo over Miracle Whip, though.
Miracle Whip is...
If she was a Miracle Whip person, I don't know if this marriage would work.
No. If you were a Miracle Whip person, we wouldn't even made it beyond the dating.
Yeah, like the first time I make you a sandwich, you'd be like, "What is this shit?"
Exactly. What are you trying to do to me?
My extended family is totally Miracle Whip people, though.
Did I already get it?
My grandma, my aunts, totally Miracle Whip.
Oh yeah. Okay, I gotta turn up the sound, you guys, because I can't find this bomb. So give me a second, because I need the sound to find it. Okay. I'm like, where's it?
Footprints.
Even sounds like Kirby.
It's gotta be on the third floor, right?
You would think, but you would hear it.
There's only so many places they put these things.
I know, and I have this stupid board memorized. It's like, where is it?
Maybe it's stuck in the wall or something. That happens every so often, right?
Someone's texting. Well, Crapiola, where are you, stupid bomb?
You might just have to let this one go.
Yeah, the building's gonna burn down, you guys.
He was a Miracle Whip and I was a Mayo Girl.
Keep reading the comments. Oh. Watch it be this one. Did I miss this one?
The one on the way in?
Yes. Oh! I did. I missed. Oh, I'm an idiot. Alright, so I just blew up a building, you guys.
Oh, you're running out of time?
Bummer! Okay, so let me go back to here. Oh, Monique, how did you guys stay together? I'm reading your comments now.
Some people love Miracle Whip. I don't usually like to yuck someone's yum, but like I don't get it.
So, the way to, if you want to experience the best of both worlds, Suzanne, you toast the butter with bread and you heat up the inside, and then you flip the bread over with the mayo side out, and then you put the cheese on the toasted side to melt the cheese faster, and then you just grill the cheese.
And then you dip it in.
And then you dip it in sriracha mayo.
Oh. You gotta dip it in the parm so you get that parm crust on it.
I'm not a parm crust person. Okay, that's another thing. Parmesan crust. Why?
Because it's good.
For you.
No, it's so good.
For you?
It's so good.
I'm like, for you? It's not good for me.
Give me grilled cheese. with the parm crust.
I'm gonna go to a different character so you guys can see a different character.
And then like a slice of tomato, which is a little bit of with a little bit of salt and pepper.
Okay.
So good.
Yeah. Oh, here's another one that's really interesting. Who's another one? Okay, so you guys are gonna see the character list. These are all the characters I've made.
Yeah, you made a lot of paparazzi huns.
I did.
You're a little obsessed. It's kind of scary.
This is me as a paparazzi hun. Like I said at the beginning, you guys, I made it when I was still in paparazzi.
The cult.
I was still in the cult when I started playing this again. Here's Iridescent Oil Slick. That's the name of this one.
Oh.
Yeah. And then Captain Jonesy. And then I have Furby. Empower Me Valentine was made during Empower Me Pink. And then we have the Maid of Horror. And then we have Princess E. Right here. She's a blaster. So, I'm going to play Empower Me Valentine. So, we'll do Empower Me Valentine because it's almost Empower Me Pink time, you guys. It's always. But I don't think Empower Me Pink's going to sell out. Yes, Monique, I made most of these characters when I was still an active consultant. So, that's how long I've been playing this again. Mm-mm.
Well, the only time
I stopped playing this game is when they took the servers down.
Yeah,
and I literally cried. I was so sad.
After it ended, but before the fan servers came up.
I was like, I can't believe they did this. I'm so upset. I was literally upset by the whole thing. I was just like, I can't believe they did this. Alright, so you guys are going to hear it with the fire. Ooh, a DFB is forming. I'm not going. So, I've been on TikTok lately, bought a knitting machine, so I watched videos on how to do it. Found this new lady today in 2 minutes. She starts pushing her MLM. Are you kidding me right now? Okay, let's have another conversation while I play this one. What is with the Stanley Cups, you guys?
Oh, right?
What is going on with Stanley Cups? Okay, I'm just gonna say this. I don't get it.
They're not bad, but like, why are people doing these ones?
Yeah, I don't get what's the deal? I mean, I don't get the obsession with it. I mean, everyone's like, oh, I gotta get this cup in this color. I'm like, is this the new, like, fear of missing out, the new it thing? I mean, come on. It's a fucking mug. This is not an important item to have, and it's not something you should be collecting. Okay? Well, yeah, it has a use, but come on.
I mean, after you've got one, like...
Oh, all my defenses just went down. This stupid sapper keeps taking all my energy! Okay. He keeps stealing all my energy. What a jerk. You know, I'm a person, you know, when there were people... I clicked off her video fast. Good. I still don't get the obsession with the Starbucks tumblers. I mean, it's... Okay, who said this the other day? The Stanley Cups are like the Beanie Babies of the 90s.
I think we just...
Didn't you just say that?
Didn't we just compare them to Beanie Babies?
I think we did, but it's like... This obsession with these stupid mugs, it's like the Beanie Babies of the 90s.
Yes, but why would you think that Stanley Cups are going to become collectibles?
Because they can survive a fire in a car. But it's like, really? Oh, good. He died. So, Empower Me Valentine is just firing everybody up today, you guys. So, that's good. You know, I'm good with just, you know, a cheap cup. I don't need anything special.
I mean, I don't hate the Stanley Cups. They're fine.
But we have Yetis.
They're just like, I don't see them.
I don't see why everyone has to beat each other up at Target for one. I don't get it. Do you guys get it? Because I don't get it. I don't get why people are like, oh, I have to have this. It's so awesome. I'm a girl boss. And that's the other thing. I am getting sick and tired of seeing all these Stanley Cup posts. You're going crazy buying a $45 mug, but you won't support my small business. What? Really? You're comparing your MLM habit, because that's what it is to me. It's a hobby, it's a habit, it's not a real small business. You're comparing yourself to a small business. No, hun, I'm sorry. You're not a small business. Don't shame me into supporting your MLM crap. We've been friends forever, and you'll buy a Stanley Cup, but you won't support me. Yeah, I will. That's it. Hold on, I gotta wait for this guy to come over so I can steal his energy from him. You know, Suzanne, that is an excellent observation. So you want to hear what Suzanne just said, hun? She said, the peeps collecting dumb objects are probably the same peeps who think they'll get rich in MLMs. You know, I'm actually shocked that a certain...
I mean, it might be, because a lot of people who collected Beanie Babies did it as a get-rich-quick scheme, right?
Yes, they did. And I remember when that one truck of Beanie Babies, like, rolled over on the highway and people were getting out of their cars on the freeway to get random Beanie Babies off the highway. I was just like, are you kidding me right now? I mean, I have a Beanie Baby on my desk, but this is from a coworker. I got a trash panda, you guys.
Is it really a beanie? Is it a tie?
It's a raccoon beanie. It's a Thai Beanie Baby. James called my time in paparazzi a hobby, and he was so right. Yeah. My time in paparazzi was not a business. It was a hobby. It was a mistake is what it really was, but, you know.
You expect to lose money on hobbies.
I expect to lose money on a hobby, but it's something that makes me happy. I will say this. It did not make me happy. It made me stressed out. It made me gain weight. It made me not happy. I was not happy.
When it doesn't go the way everyone told you it would go.
When the lies, start coming to fruition and you're like, they lied to me.
You naturally ask your upline what you're doing wrong.
And you're not working hard enough. It's all your fault. Work harder.
That's always the answer. So you work harder.
Nobody cares. Work harder.
And honestly, they can't tell you what to do. All they can tell you what to do is to do exactly what they did, right?
But what they did works for them, and that's what makes them qualified to train you. Well, it worked for me.
But what they don't realize is, it's always supposed to work for the first few people, and then it stops working.
Yeah.
So they literally cannot tell you how to make it work because it's not going to work.
It's not designed to work.
And it's not designed to work. And all they can tell you is how it worked for them. But the only reason it worked for them is because they showed up early with a lot of people.
Or they had a bunch of people and they weren't afraid to recruit at a funeral. Or sell at a funeral.
Yes.
So, yeah, there's that.
It's like...
You know what would be a fun hobby to have that's, that I could do? That if I spent the same amount of money that I spent on paparazzi, I could go around the world on 2 world cruises with what I spent on paparazzi. That is depressing to me. Good night, Sam. Have a good night. So that's the sad thing. That's the honest truth. That hobby, at least I would have memories, good ones. But another hobby that is expensive, but at least you get something tangible out of it. Crocheting, knitting, jewelry making, actual real jewelry making. Making it, soap making, candle making, woodworking. There's so many things that you would actually make money doing something with a hobby. You may not make enough, but at least it brings you joy. Paparazzi did not bring me joy. I don't know about you guys, but it did not bring me any joy. Alright, this dark ring mistress is gonna bite the pavement in just a second. And she did. So, I'm having better luck with this tune. Fire blasters are a little bit stronger than mind controllers. They can take a beating and keep going. Unlike, you know, the other tune I was playing, my Furby tune, he has to be on a team, otherwise he does not succeed. He dies very quickly. Like, too quickly. Like, easily. He does not have it.
Does not have it?
He does not have the strength and stamina to keep going unless other people are pushing him. The remote is in the pocket. Are you looking for the remote?
That is right.
Sit down and then look in the console area. There's a thing with a pocket. Did you find the remote?
That's all we need is more pockets.
I cleaned out the cup holders so the cup holders were not pockets.
Yeah.
And there's pockets on the side too. So anyway. Terror destroy. Who cooks in mayo? Okay, try it once. You butter your bread with mayonnaise, okay?
Mayo's just what? Fat and eggs?
It's just olive oil and egg whites.
Eggs.
But the egg whites give it the crunch, and the olive oil gives it the fat you need. But yeah, if you've never tried it, don't knock it until you try it. That's what I told David, and he'll do it every once in a while, but he will always do his parm-crusted butter concoctions over...
I used mayo this time because none of the butter was, all the butter was frozen.
So, can you come show them what it looks like?
Well, I would, but I did parm crust.
You can show them what it looks like with parm crusting.
I mean, it looks the same as a grilled cheese.
So Dave made himself a grilled cheese. Did you use the honey thyme Gouda?
No, I just used American cheese.
So he made himself a parm crusted grilled cheese. So there's his grilled cheese made with mayo, and he crusted it with Parmesan cheese. Ooh. At least I didn't get a very parmy crusted.
Oh, I shared my grilled cheese with you. And
It's
you
good!
crapped all over it.
It's good.
Spit it back out. You don't deserve that.
I'm not spitting out food live on air.
I'm not going to eat it, but I don't want you to eat it now either.
Yeah, pretty much. I said good day, sir. It's like that otter holding the little toy. I said good day, sir. Alright, so let's see. Did I finish this one? I love sugar scrubs. I love sugar scrubs. If I, I like to buy them though. And get them as gifts. Oh, it was good. I mean, it's like I tell you guys, the parm crusting is not my cup of tea, but yeah. If it's presented to me, I will eat it. I mean, and David was really good to me when I was, sick a while back. He made me a grilled cheese. He parm crusted it. I didn't diss it. I ate it. It was tasty, and it was probably one of the first meals I'd eaten in a long time, so I was just like, okay, I can do this. What haven't you figured out how to use? Rosie, what are you not figuring out how to use? Meow, meow. Ooh, good. I got some more bonus time. So let's see what's going on over here, Sappy. Oh, sugar scrubs? Well, the nice thing about sugar scrubs, okay, so it depends on the sugar scrub. So if it's a very wet-based sugar scrub, you want to put it on before you turn on the water. You want to scrub your body with them before you rinse your body off. And then if it's a lotion-based or whipped sugar scrub with like a lotion base, you can use that while the water is going, like if you're in the shower or something. But I like putting them on dry and scrubbing and then rinsing off. And then you are supposed to immediately put lotion on after you scrub yourself with sugar scrub. So, because if you don't put lotion on immediately after doing sugar scrub, you're kind of defeating the purpose of the sugar scrub. You're supposed to get rid of the dead skin cells and then put on like a cocoa butter thing. Okay. Have you guys seen the funny thing about some sort of like tub of butter, like cocoa butter or some sort of thing that attracts spiders? Have you guys heard about this one? It's like a big blue tub with a white lid, and it's like Del Sol or something, and people are like, this body butter attracts spiders. And I was like, yeah, thanks for the heads up. I don't think I'll be buying that stuff. I don't like spiders. But one lady, she's like, I was trying to figure out why the spiders kept coming out of hiding. They love the smell of this body butter. I was like, if I lived closer to a beach and not the Sound, I would probably do more walks on the beach. But yeah, we're supposed to get snow here this week. How's everyone doing in the snowy areas where they live? Because I hear the East Coast is being pounded with snow right now.
Oh yeah, there's a big one.
And we're supposed to be pounded with snow starting Thursday. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the rush on the grocery stores. Everyone's gonna rush to the grocery store because who knows how long things are gonna be open. Honestly, people here freak out about snow. It's just dumb.
I mean, it can get pretty bad.
I know, but if we have this Safeway. I have it on my do not buy list too. I'm just, no, thank you. I am not a fan of spiders. I mean, I don't like them when they come in my house in the springtime. And our front door in the spring, summer, winter, fall, year round. Mostly fall.
September, October.
It's like, it looks like we have our own little, like, Halloween decorations live. Well, that's good, Rachel. You only got 1 inch.
Give us a tip, huh?
I don't know if you heard what my husband just said. Oh, you just got the tip. The tip. Yeah. Just 1 inch, honey. Ha ha. B-bomb. We just got 5 inches. 5 inches. Well, that's nothing. Last time I was in Salt Lake visiting my mom and dad in March, they got like 3 feet. 3 feet the day I flew out. That's insane. That's a lot of snow. And my dad was like, I'm going to have to go shovel the... I'm like, you stay inside. I'm like, unless you're going somewhere, do not go out and shovel this stuff, Dad. So, spiders are not my jam. So I avoid anything arachna. I am totally an arachnophobe. I do not like spiders. I actively do my best to avoid them. They are not my friends. I am not their friend. Yeah. So, yeah, Utah gets a lot of snow. My parents live really close to the Wasatch Mountains, so they see a lot more snow than most. But in southern Utah, if they get snow, they're lucky.
Oh, yeah. You're in St. George.
If you're in St. George, where paparazzi headquarters is, that's a rare sighting.
That's practical.
They get dusted, and that's the most snow they will get. So, I don't know what David's watching. He's watching something. Oh yeah, skiers are always happy for the fresh powder, especially in Salt Lake. So, you know, if I was going to do another hobby, skiing would be a hobby I would probably do. Because, you know, it's an expensive hobby, and at least you get some physical activity and a skill out of it. Yeah, it's a very expensive hobby, but at least you get, you know, exercise out of it. Did I get exercise doing paparazzi? No.
You can do it cheap if you're local and you know.
And you know how to do the night skiing, buy one, get one free.
You don't want to go to the nicest place, and you know, you go the off season.
Yeah.
I used to do night skiing. That was
David would go to Arctic Circle. It's a restaurant in Salt Lake. It's a fast food restaurant. He would go to Arctic Circle and get the 2-for-1 night ski pass, and him and his brother would go up to Brighton, or was it Alta?
No, it was Brighton.
They would go up to Brighton and do night skiing or night snowboarding. So that's what David did back in the early dating days when we were poor, but you know, when we were a little bit more physically active. So yeah, there's that. Back when we were skinny. Back when you were skinny. And I was not skinny. We changed places. I went skinny, you and I traded places. That's not mean.
It's mean.
You can honestly get back to where you were. Not with grilled cheese sandwiches and bean and ham soup, but
And I just did a nice long bike ride.
yes, you did do a nice bike ride today.
Friggin' rain.
In the rain.
Not fun.
Okay, you guys, I'm trying this again. Now, I got to get this barrel. So there's one. Help me count. I have to get 3 more after this. So this is number 1 of 4. So I got to find 3 more after this. I don't want the building to burn down. There's the other one. So I got to kill these guys first. I love it when they scream when they die. It's funny. So there's 2. B-Balm, are you in Salt Lake or around that area? Or are you in this next state over? I'm curious. Okay, let's go find this other barrel. So yeah, it was the one that I missed. Alright, so everyone come and get me. Alright, I gotta kill everybody. See, this is the sound I was trying to hear, was this little woo 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 sound to figure out which one I was missing. Ooh, near the Poconos. Poconos. There's this really old movie from like the 50s or 60s called Kiss Me in the Catskills. My history teacher loved watching old classic movies to show us the difference between stuff. And from, you know, Hollywood. He would always bring Hollywood into it to show the difference between how everything was certain, like, Hollywood didn't represent all people. And Kiss Me in the Catskills was showing how Hollywood represented all walks of lives. And, you know, he was a civil rights activist, so he was like, notice there's a lot of people missing in this movie. So, yeah. So, he was pretty awesome. He was the one person that taught me about how if you're blind to the fact, you will see the disenfranchisement, and he used that word, the disenfranchisement of people all across the country. And so he was always talking about how we need to stand up for those that are disenfranchised. And Mr. Jensen was awesome about that. I loved him so much. He was such a good teacher. And at the end of the school year, he would present one student with their favorite thing from his collection. And it was only one student that would get it. And he told us that we would have to stand up for the disenfranchised. And he would keep tabs of it. Well, it was my junior year. And I always tried to make it into his class because he was a great history teacher. And I won the Garfield doll my junior year because I stood up for a few people in my high school class that I felt were being bullied and mistreated. Now, granted, this was in 1993 when I was in high school. And the person I stood up for was a really good friend of mine. And they had just come out of the closet. And people were giving him a hard time for being who he was. And, you know, he was one of my best friends. And I still keep in touch with him. His name is Steve. Because he was given such a hard time, I decided to be his one date. So I was his date to a Christmas dance. And, you know, I stood up for him. But when it came time to dance, my friend, Rochelle, had Steve's love interest as her date. And we would dance by each other on the dance floor. But when the slow song started, Rochelle and I would dance behind them. Like, we danced behind them so they could dance together. And then we danced behind them. And I guess he saw that. And I won the Garfield that year. Because I wanted Steve to, you know, have a dance with his love interest. I mean, it wasn't hurting anybody. Ugh, they keep stunning me. And now it's just like, it's so normal and it's so accepted, but man, it's amazing how times have changed. You know? So. Alright. I think I've got all of this done, so let's do this. Let me get out of here real quick. We're going to exit out of the game. I'm going to pull this up. Why don't we do something real quick? So give me a second. Let me do. So how are you guys doing on your goals? How's everyone doing with their emergency fund? Is everyone getting a battle plan in place so they can get their emergency fund? And if so, how are you guys doing with that? Because, you know, it's kind of an important thing. Are you guys doing okay with that? So, alright, so let's go here. And I'm just gonna look at some of these pictures and we'll read this because, you know, we had fun playing video games for a second. Laughter rang out, screams of excitement echoed, and dreams took flight. In the heart of Disney, our park days were jam-packed with can't-miss-it experiences and epic ride adventures, each brimming with standout moments as we queued up to share stories, exchange high-fives, shared laughs, making new friends at every turn, wrapping up the dance floor at the farewell reception. Ooh, ah. Okay, so, again, I don't know who any of these people are. That looks like Sue's Pope. Is that Sue's Pope, you guys? I think it is. Happiest besties on earth. How much did you pay for those shirts? And then, I don't know who these people are, but I like that kid's pants. They look fun. I don't know who these people are. Elite. Someone with an Elite shirt. I don't know who these people are. Again, still don't know who these people are. We know who that is. That's Robbie Frank with his pregnant wife. And that's Brittany Frank's husband with her 4 boys. And Robin and her husband, who should honestly be getting treatment right now. In fact, I'll move my head. So, there we go. Alright, give me a second. I'm going to adjust some stuff. So, let's do this. Alright, and then window capture. Let's do the pop-out chat. There we go. First plan is set. First payment to come out of my next check. Yay! Did you set up a Smarty Pig? Or did you set up another savings account? If so, good job. Alright, so they're playing foosball on the world's largest foosball table ever. That's huge. What are we dancing? There's what's her face with the weird hair? What's her name? I can't remember her name with the weird hair. She's in the winner's circle all the time. I can't remember her name though. Working out emergency fund. Set up my payment schedule in my notebook. Prioritizing my credit card bills. Smart. So, here's something I want to ask. What are you guys doing to cut expenses or other stuff? So, if you guys have like a rewards credit card or anything with your credit union, check to see if you have a rewards cash back balance bonus. If you do, have that transferred to your savings, okay? Or use it to reduce the balance on the card. But most of all, if you have a rewards or a cash back with your credit union or your credit card or anything like that, check to see if you have a balance that you can have transferred to your savings account or use it to reduce your balance on your card. If you have that, that's one step that I think everyone should look at to see if that's something they can do. And then if you are paying for cable TV, this week, here's the challenge for this week. If you are paying for cable TV, I want you to answer how often you watch that cable box. David and I took this challenge eons ago, and because now we have Samsung TV, Pluto, Freebie, all the free streaming services out there, there's honestly no need for a cable box. And then if you haven't negotiated for lower internet bill, go in and start negotiating with your internet service provider. If you are with Comcast, let them know that you're thinking about going to the competition. The competition has a really great deal. How can they match that to avoid losing you as a customer? And do that. Because Dave and I use Pluto and Samsung TV and YouTube for most of our streaming services. We don't pay for a lot of stuff. I mean, we had HBO Max, but that gift card expired, so we haven't done that. We used to pay for Disney Plus, but that deal expired, so we haven't renewed that. We still have Netflix, but that gift card will expire.
Alternate.
And yeah, we alternate between the services too. But
yeah, when Netflix is up, we'll switch to like Disney Plus or something.
yeah, when Netflix expires, we'll probably go back to Max because I like John Oliver. So there's that. But yeah, I want you guys to look for ways to reduce your current bills. See if there's a way to negotiate. Another thing, if you have not done this, if you have a credit card that you've always paid on time and you pay more than the minimum balance every month, you could reach out to that credit card company and ask them if they can lower your interest rate for a few months. So you can tackle the balance. If you don't ask, you don't know what they can do. So if you have not made those phone calls, or if you have not made attempts to even ask for any of those things, those are things I want you to try and do to help cut your expenses, to help increase your bottom line. Reach out to your internet service provider and see if you can get a lower bill. Reach out to your credit card company if you have a credit card bill and see if they can lower your interest rate for a little while. Look into ways to cutting expenses at home. So that will be the next video, but I want this little assignment to go out there for you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna go make me a sandwich, but let's do this real quick before we go. We'll end the night on this, okay?
Welcome to January, the start of a brand new year.
Okay. So this is the founder's message. This is Misty Kirby and her gunmetal and silver leather monstrosity. So let's see what she has to say today about the new year. And if you see any red flag moments, please raise your red flags.
Hey paparazzi, and welcome to January, the start of a brand new year. I love any time we get a fresh start, a blank slate, and a new year means a world full of opportunities.
She loves everything and everybody and everything, and she's looking for a world full of opportunities. In a world full of opportunities. What can paparazzi provide to you? Where the story begins. This is very scripted stuff. Okay, so this is only a minute and a half. Let's see what she has to say.
Set those goals. What do you want out of life? What do you want out of this business? Push yourself when you're setting those goals.
Okay, so let's turn it on her. What is her goal this year? What does she want out of this business? Because here's the thing. She's the only one that owns the business. She and Trent, Ryan, and Channy, they are the only ones that own the business. People who buy into the company through the party permit or the verified influencer pack, they don't own shit. What they own is the opportunity to buy jewelry at a discount. You don't own a small business. Okay, 1. 2, you're not a business owner. You're a 1099 employee. So this video, this very scripted video, is full of a lot of misinformation.
Work hard, and more importantly, believe that you can. There is one lesson that resonates in my heart, and it's a lesson I learned right here at Paparazzi. If you believe in yourself enough to try, all things are possible.
If you believe in yourself enough to try, all things are possible. You want to know where I learned that lesson, you guys? My dad. Kindergarten teacher. My dad. Elementary school teacher. My middle school teachers. Pretty much every teacher in my life taught me that lesson. So, epic pause too, by the way. But yes, if you believe it, you can achieve it. That is behavior, emotional thought control right there. So that is very bite model specific mind fuckery. Sorry to say that. It is. It's bullshittery mind fuckery.
And I've watched you do that time and time again. And guess what, paparazzi? Well, we've shaken up what has always been here, and we have changed.
What has she watched you do time and time again? Hi, DC! Hello. What have we seen her talk about time and time again, you guys? What have we seen people do time and time again? 1, we have seen them go into debt. We have seen them inventory load. We have seen them recruit people only to have those people inventory load go into debt. This is a reoccurring theme, and paparazzi is on the struggle bus. They just are. Paparazzi has been on the struggle bus for years, but now the struggle bus is offering you a $20 party pack and all this. Ugh. So let's keep going.
Those starter kits. I believe the introduction of the party permit as well as the verified influencer pack is a game changer.
Come over here. You got to tell them what you think about this game-changing opportunity.
But I gotta get up.
I want you to get up and come over and tell them why you think it's such a mindfuckery thing. So come over. Please, Mr. Jones, come join the fun. Pour some gravy on me. So, why is the $20 party permit and the verified influencer pack a game changer? They got rid of the $299 pack, the $499 pack.
It's all garbage. What's...
The $20 pack, they only get $20 and then the person gets the opportunity to buy. But the person who recruits the person into the company and they pay for that party permit, they don't get a bonus off of it. It's pure profit into paparazzi's pockets. If they buy the verified influencer pack, which every paparazzi consultant says they're a digital influencer.
They're just scraping the barrel now, trying to get as much more as they can.
Yeah, he's getting tired. You can tell. He looks tired.
I'm tired. I had to bike over and get the car in the rain.
Yes, he had to go get the car in the rain, the car.
About the opportunity. Share it with your family and friends. Share it with your neighbors. Share it at the grocery store. Sing
No,
it
please
from
don't.
the rooftops, because this is the year to join paparazzi.
Who wants to sing praises to paparazzi from the rooftop? Hello, I love paparazzi. It's the greatest thing on the earth.
Grocery store, I'd be like, no, I will not join your cult.
Yes, if someone approached me, hey, do you like these earrings? I have them. They're only $5, which they tell you to do that. They tell you to go up, do you like my earrings? They're so cute. Guess what? I sell them. They're only $5. I would never in my wildest...
Harass people wherever you can.
Do you like, I mean, it's like walking up to somebody, do you like this ornament? It's so cute. It's so fun. Guess what? It's only $35 because it's hand-blown glass and I got it in Europe. I would never sell this. I love him too much. But it's like, oh, please don't share this at the grocery store. Keep your bling bag in the trunk of your car, everybody.
Paparazzi. I want you to know that I'm grateful for you.
I'm sure
I'm
you
grateful
are.
for your grit, for your tenacity. I'm grateful that you inspire others.
Grit, tenacity. I'm grateful for your bank account, for your fear of missing out, buying Monday through Friday. I'm grateful for your sharing of the opportunity and bringing more people into the fold. This is love bombing. If there's a bomb emoji, put the bomb emoji in the chat. But she's love bombing right now.
I'm grateful for your attitudes, for your joy, and for your love.
Love
And
bomb.
I'm grateful for your friendship. Know the entire corporate team is here behind you. Let's make...
Because if they're not behind you and you leave, they don't have a job, which is why the entire corporate team is there behind you. Because you are the reason they get paid. You are the reason that they have livelihood. Your 9-to-5 job is keeping their 9-to-5 job. Hello? Oh my gosh.
2024, the best year yet. Know that we care about you. We
Hi, Catherine.
appreciate you. We work side by side with you. And most importantly, know that we love you very, very much. This is your year. Make it happen.
This is your year. Make it happen. I'm just so grateful for all of y'all for letting me love bomb you today. Okay, so there's that. All right, so let's go here. So let's look at the absolutely amazing January Fashion Fix pieces. They're live, apparently. And guess what? Not one piece, not one set sold out. That is hilarious. I didn't even notice this. This is how much I pay attention to it. So, the phallic earrings right here did not sell out because, like I said, nobody wants a crystal that looks like a penis hanging from their ear. And no one wants the JJ on their ring finger. Maybe some people do, but most people don't. So they love your monthly purchases. Yes, they love your Fashion Fix purchases. But here's the funny thing is Fashion Fix, it's been live for 3 days and it didn't sell out. I'm shocked. The pink diamond lady I follow is suffering and whining behind being behind. So there's someone who's a pink diamond seller and she's upset that she's not selling. Darn. No, these pieces are DC are some of the worst pieces out there. Okay, So, I mean, if you want something similar, you can get it on Temu and it won't be a stretchy band back. But it also won't look like a vajayjay on your finger, okay? That looks like a vajayjay. I'm not going to... It's just, who thought this was a good idea? I mean, none of these look good, okay? None of them look good. But that particular piece is just awful. What was that? Okay. So they have the Schmalentines category right now. And as you can see, we have pieces from when I was a consultant right here. And here. And here. And here. And these come back every year. These come back every year. These come back every year. These stupid barrettes. And then, yeah, that's it. Because you're worth $5 to me. And then that's a year old. That's not new, but this is the Schmalentine's Day category. And then let's look at the new releases. I'm pretty sure there's nothing new, but I wanted to see this up close. Okay, so is that a metal flower or a plastic flower? It's a metal flower, and look at the quality of that. Wow. You know, and this thing, it makes me feel like it's missing a rhinestone. It makes me feel like the rhinestone is supposed to be in the middle of that flower and it popped out. Because there's nothing there, but it looks like there should be something there. You know, am I wrong there? And look, the Enterprise, Spock, like I said, Spock called, he needs his captain's log back. I mean, come on. And Soon to Be Miss in blue. Monique, do you still have Soon to Be Miss in blue? I have it in multi. I have it in the silver and pink and white one. I have multi. This is for real. This is the jewelry right now. It's just lovely. And then we have this Castle Cadenza. Ooh, ah. And Magic Carpet. It's Moonstone. But the Moonstone piece, since it has this little symbol right here, there's something that goes with it. I'm guessing it's earrings or a bracelet. So we'll see that in a second, I'm sure, unless it's sold out. And then we have the ugly Y necklace with the fake plasticky pearls. It's now in a champagne-y brown and white. And then the coppered patina piece is now available in silver. They think that this is the new hot stuff. These cartoon-like pieces. That's not new, DC. Monique, you sent this to me. And then that's not new either. So these three pieces right here are all repeats from when I was a consultant. And then Sun Fun. And then this is something you can get on Temu. We have the primary colors with the flowers. Candace has this in her flea market store right now from when she was a consultant. That's a guy's ring, isn't it? So cute and so fun. Yeah. And then this is ridiculous. I'm sorry. The new merch, I wouldn't even call it merch. I would call it the new crap. I mean, this... Come on. I mean, when I was a consultant, at least the stuff was decent. Now it's not even decent. Those are clip-ons. Ooh. So cute. So fun. I have those from when I was a consultant. Pyramid Sheen. It's paparazzi, jewelry, and accessories, a pyramid scheme. Guess what will pop up? This. Or the ring called Pyramid Scheme. And then we have DC. These are ear crawlers with a clip-on back so they can stay in your ear because they're too heavy that they wouldn't stay in your ear as an ear crawler. Nobody wants this stuff, Catherine. It's just bad. And then these they're passing them off as new, but Skyforge Cindy has them in her store still. And there's the Magic Carpet Ride earrings to go with the necklace called Magically Magnificent. I'll pass, thank you. And then fish tank pebbles on a hoop called Handcrafted Habitat. Guess what? Anyone can make those if they have wire and hoops. I wouldn't pay $5 for them. And then we have brass handbags, hobo bags made into earrings. So yeah, they all of these things are familiar. Those Echo Eden, I had those in green and blue when I was a consultant. So now they're just in purple. So it's like, but I had them in green and blue, and those are just dumb. They're just dumb. And then more stupid hair clips. And this, I'm sorry, this bubblegum hair clip, I'm sorry, I would not spend $5 on one barrette with fabric-y, I mean, I don't have words. There are no words. I would not spend $5 on that cheap-ass crap. Those are my words. And then this bangle that if you do not have a skinny enough hand, you couldn't get that on. And then this had a necklace that Misty showed the other day on Sneak Peeks, and the bracelet dropped 2 days later, and I guess people forgot about the bracelet being a part of it. So, yeah. And Rosy Repos. How many of us, by raise of hands, had those in our store? Me. In fact, I probably still have one in the bag. This is why nobody is buying anymore. This is why they are so desperate for new recruits, because they need new people to buy the stuff that's sitting in the warehouse, not going anywhere. It's tarnishing. It's getting old. I mean, honestly, if I was going to buy anything, I would go to a going out of business group. I mean, there's plenty of paparazzi going out of business groups on Facebook that you can buy with, you know, a consultant and look at those. Those are awful. But yeah, if you want to buy paparazzi and support somebody who's actually out of paparazzi, then by all means, find a going out of business group. I had those. I had that. Or go to Temu, or Shein, or Wish, or Nihao. Oh, look, she even has all the paparazzi ornaments. I have this one, this 2019 one. I had so many of those, you guys. Oh, it makes me sad. Yeah, people went crazy for those ornaments. You got those if you spent, if you bought 50 PV in one order. Ooh. So. No, they don't want you to zoom in to see the jewelry close, because if you zoomed in close to see some of these pieces of jewelry, you would see how crappily they're made. In fact, let me go to the earrings and I'll give you an example. So, because it is just bad. Okay, let me find them. Let me find that pair. There's a pair of earrings on their website that are like even tarnished in the picture. And then there's a pair that's crooked and they don't even lay correctly. I mean, it's like, did the photographer not see that the stone looks like it's about to pop off? I mean, it's just awful. But if you go watch some old videos, Sandstone Prairie, those ones are not new, you guys. I had those. Ugh. And that's not new. I had those too. I'm guessing people bought the stupid little hearts. I bet I have them downloaded on my computer, though. Let me see if I did. Hold on. Oh, damn. I emptied the... I did. Bummer. I'm like, damn it. I emptied the trash bin. So, let me see. Let's go to Last Chance. Last Chance usually has something good in there. So, good night, B-Bomb. Have a good night. So, let's go to Last Chance. We have all the initials and iridescent crystally rhinestones. These are considered the last chance pieces. These are pieces that the elites bought super duper quickly, and regular consultants like me and you, if you were a regular consultant, couldn't get your hands on them because they bought them too fast. So let's go look at this piece right here if we can. So you can see it's a rhinestone ball with a paperclip chain. Oh, that's just awful. It's like, how do you even put that on? It's just bad. I wish I didn't empty my trash today, but I was cleaning up for other things. Because my thing is getting kind of full. But yeah, this necklace right there, it feels like it's missing a rhinestone. And then, oh, here, we'll do jump square. Because jump square looks like the rhinestones are not even in place very well. So when you look at this, okay, so, and I love how even back here, they're not even focused really well. But as we get to this one, this piece right here, the rhinestone in the back there looks like it's about ready to pop out. And you can see several of the rhinestones don't look like they're in place correctly. And some of them look like they self-imposed them in, but look how cheap this looks. It's just awful. It's an inverted rhinestone. It's just awful. Is there another piece you guys want me to look at? Let's look at this one. Let's go to this. Growing garland. Wait, last chance isn't even on sale. If you are a consultant, you are not able to buy in the last chance category. Only your customers can go to your replicated website and buy from the last chance category. But you as a consultant, you don't get access to these pieces. These are only for your customers to go in and buy. And Dave's like, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, these are supposed to be opalescent-y rhinestones, but honestly, it's just cheap plastic. Are you going to play some video games, or are you going to bed? He's like, I can't listen to this crap anymore, you guys. I gotta go to bed. All right, that's my cue. It's time for me to go, you guys. So, all right. So, thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna put the new member shout out screen up, but before we do that, I'm going to give some memberships to the people that are watching. I want to thank you guys for getting me to 1,380 subscribers. My goal is to reach 1,420 by the end of January so I can reach the same level as Erica Cole on her personal channel. So help me get there. Share this channel with people you know. And here we go. I am gifting some memberships right now. So, who's gonna get a membership for being on the live today? So, let's see who gets them. All right. So, Anastasia, Jennifer Lynn, Peppy Painters, Eva, and Lynette Sparkles. You guys were all gifted a membership from me today. So, yay! I'm so glad you guys were able to get that. So thank you again for being here, you guys. Feel free to go watch the member-only videos. I'll add you to the member shout-out screen shortly. But you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching, playing video games with me, chit-chatting with me, and all the other stuff. Catherine, it's random. I don't have a way of picking who does it. YouTube does it for me. I just click gift memberships, and it just gives them away. So I have no control over who gets them. If other people want to gift memberships, they most certainly can, but that's all I can do. I do what happens. It's not something I can control. I just click the button and do it. So I will put your names up on the member shout out screen, and you guys have a wonderful rest of your night, okay? Thanks for being here. Talk to you later. Bye.
Shine